Hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Hello, hello. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, we're going to be doing, as you know, a coffee cup reading for the sign of Aquarius. This is a bonus thank you for all the views, likes, and comments on the last two videos. You had very high numbers on that. There were four signs that were way up there, and I'm very grateful, very appreciative. So I wanted to give you guys a bonus. We're going to do a coffee cup, which I haven't done in a while. And we're going to use the tea leaf oracle cards, which are very fun, and we never know what's going to come out of those. Please remember, this is a collective, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I am over 800 subscribers now. It has taken me over 2 years to get here, but I am so grateful for it. If you like my style of reading and you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out so much. All right, we're going to face the camera down and see what the coffee cup has in store for you, Aquarius. Okay, I also want to mention I did use the Honorable Ancestors Aura Spray I got from Arcadia's Cauldron Wildcraft. Love it. It smells amazing. I also use the Divine Intervention Elemental Reinforcement. I always connect with the elementals, water, when I'm around water, especially when I'm in the shower, fire in the wintertime when I'm building fires in the wood stove, and earth when I'm outside. I need to connect more with air because I haven't really done that much, so I need to be mindful of that. Okay, you might have noticed my background is different. I had a kind of a darker library look. I bought this new one that's like a beach scene, but it's vinyl. I should have read the description a little bit better before I bought it. All right, let's see what the cup has for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, big lot of grounds in the plate. We'll set that aside. Kind of drain the rest of the wetness there. I hope you're all doing well. It is getting hot here in Maine where I am. Was in the 80s yesterday. It's going to be in the 80s today and then again tomorrow. Okay, here's the overview of what your cup looks like. Looks like somebody riding a horse in the bottom. Kind of a pudgy horse, right? Maybe he's riding a dinosaur. Okay, all right. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta make room. I don't want to knock that over. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you have here? Okay. I don't know why they keep showing me things about winter, because yesterday one of the readings I did had a snowman. Now I see like somebody with skis at the bottom of this hill. So I don't know. I know in California you can go to Big Bear, I think, year round and ski. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm seeing a skier, somebody skiing. So funny. Oh. And I mean, if you're in a different part of the world, it probably is fall or maybe even winter where you are. So, all right, let's see. Frankie, what are you doing? What are you doing? You don't need that coffee. Here's my kitty, Frankie. He's 11 months old. Not quite a year. What are you doing, baby? Sorry. Come on. I'm always afraid he's going to step on and stop the recording or something. Okay, let me see here. All right, Spirit, what do we have? I see a V. It's very prominent. See it right there? It looks like a V shape with a heart inside of it. So if some of you have someone that's crossed whose name starts with V, Victor, Victoria, Vivian, I'm sure there's others that I can't think of, and they're coming through with a heart, like, letting you know they see you, they love you. All right, now I see, is that what is that, an owl or a cat? Lots of animals come through in the coffee cup. I feel like it is either an owl or a cat, but it's not, it's a specific cat, like a Persian. They have this sort of pushed in faces. So there is an owl. So if you have somebody that's crossed, that owls were very prominent, or they show you owls to let you know they're around. Right there. It could be that. If you have a Persian cat that's crossed, well, the owl could, maybe you've seen owls recently and they're just, Spirit's just letting you know, we know you saw that owl. I mean, there could be so many things because there are a lot of people watching. There's another V. This time it's white. Like, see that cleared out space? That's a V. So definitely something that starts with the letter V that is going to resonate with someone. Okay, the Persian cat, the owl, the V, the skier. All right, Spirit, what else? Okay, so this scene here is there are people climbing up, 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 and then they're tumbling down the other side. Tumbling down the other side. So let me, Spirit, what is your message about that? So you could have worked really, really hard on something and it doesn't work out. I'm sorry, Aquarius, I have to give you what Spirit gives me. So you work really hard on something and you get all the way up to where you think you're going to finish, and then it falls down. It doesn't work out and you feel very defeated. But challenges are to help us grow. And obviously when we're in the moment of something failing, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like, oh, okay, it's just a challenge. It's very heartbreaking. It can be, very debilitating emotionally. So if that's happening for you, my heart goes out, my prayers go out to you, my positive energy goes out to you. But just remember, you can start again, because then it shows climbing up again. So they climbed up that hill, they tumbled down, you see that, and then they're starting back up the path. Starting back up the path. And at the very top of the path, what they're showing me is it's like a schooner, like an old-fashioned, I'm trying to think, because I've seen them here in Maine in the summertime. They always have companies that give schooner. So it's a sailboat, but it has two large masts with two sets of sails. I don't know if that means something. I would love to know. Yeah, please let me know in the comments. Okay. They're showing me it's a bunch of people diving into a lake or a pond, like going swimming. And I saw a lot of adventure and outdoors stuff. I think it was in the Leo. So if you have Leo placements, it was similar to this, with a lot of animals and outdoor adventures. So a bunch of people diving into a pond. It feels very lighthearted, very fun and joyous and blissful. The word time is written right here. T-I-M-E, right there. Time. So maybe you need to take some time to rest, relax, rejuvenate, recover, vacation. I've never seen a full word spelled out. I don't think. I can't remember ever seeing that. And for Spirit to do that, that's really difficult. So Aquarius, some of you, either you've been really paying attention to time recently, or you've been asking yourself, is it time for me to do this? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. I just see there's a whole bunch of people and their legs are wide and they're just kind of running. It feels a little chaotic. So where that is in direct contrast to people diving into a lake or a pool or a pond or something, the running around crazy. I really feel, Aquarius, like the big message there is You need to take time to enjoy things, to play, to rest. Don't be burning the candle at both ends, right? Okay. They're showing me somebody skateboarding or snowboarding. Right here. Here's the body. Here's the skateboard, the arms outstretched. And there's a big heart above that. So maybe there's somebody in your life who's an avid skateboarder or snowboarder, or maybe they've crossed and they're letting you know that they see you and they love you and they're thanking you. If not, your ancestors are saying, we see so-and-so skateboarding or snowboarding, a lot of times that's what happens is they just want you to know that they're still there. They're still watching all these things happen and unfold in your life. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Looking a little bit deeper into the cup. I see the face of a cartoon character that I can't remember who it is. And I don't. So you see this, the hair is like boom, boom, boom. It might be an anime character. There's two eyes and the hair has big boom, 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 boom. I'm not doing a good job of. I don't know who it is because I don't follow anime or a cartoon. I don't know if you can understand what that is. I don't know what the message would be for that, just showing you that. Maybe some of you really enjoy that, or somebody that you know really enjoys that. If it's something else that you're seeing, some other cartoon type character, let's put it in the comments so everybody will know, because I don't really know what that is. Okay. And going back, I still feel the energy of that person riding a horse. It almost looks like the Knight of Pentacles because the horse has that blanket on it. So the energy of the Knight of Pentacles is slow but steady forward movement with your money, time, energy, and effort, right? So I do feel like we've had an energy or a message of slowing down in that. Wow, there's lots of liquid in this. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. Looks like a bat. It looks like a bat. Well, kind of. See the wing there, and maybe you see something different. Batman. I mean, there's lots of energy about children, or maybe your childhood with anime, skateboarding, skiing, Batman. I mean, even adults like Batman. I do. Well, it depends. I mean, to me, Michael Keaton was the best Batman. But I don't know. It's going to be different. I mean, that's exactly what that looks like to me. If you see something else, again, put it in the comments so that the other Aquarians can get the message. All right, let's see what happens when we look at it a different way. Now, this to me is almost representing duality, almost like yin and yang. See the black on this side, and then there's kind of an outline of white on the other. Yin and yang is talking about balance, right? Masculine and feminine, because the yin and yang is typically it's black and white. So some balance may be needed in your life, Aquarians, right now. Also, sometimes when we see a darker spot, you're breaking out of something. Like there could have been a period of where you felt kind of stale and stagnant, or like something was stopping you, and now you're able to break out of that right here. You're able to break out of whatever that was. You may have felt like it was some sort of block. It could have been an emotional block. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Seeing what else yeah. I'm seeing again these people tumbling. I wonder if it's trying to show me the energy of a trampoline, which would mean to me you're bouncing back, right? Trampoline, you're bouncing back. That's what they gave me. I don't know. Sometimes these things are random, but I'm not an Aquarius and I don't have prominent Aquarian placements. So I'm just giving you what Spirit is giving me. The energy of bouncing back, the energy of balance, the energy of joy and fun. And we also had the energy of you have been working really hard or had been working really hard on something. You get to where you're almost finished and then it tumbles down and you have to start over. But you will get there. And this energy of anime, of Batman, or, like I said, if you see something different in the cup or the plate, I welcome anybody to comment so that you can help others of your sign if you see other messages. We're all intuitive, right? We're all intuitive. So I have no problem with anybody doing that. I would never be upset if somebody put in the comments, hey, I saw this, or this jumped out at me. I would love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, Aquarius, now we're going to use the tea leaf cards. And these are really fun, but we never know what's going to come out. These cards have good, bad, ugly, and everything in between. Okay, so building on the message for my Aquarians, what do we have here? Apple, older woman, flag. Oh my gosh. Yoke. Wow, they're giving you a lot. That's just from one side. Or one. The deck is huge, so I have to split it in two and pull the cards from there. I'm sorry. Pull the cards from where, you're saying? I have to shuffle and pull the cards from each the deck split in two. Okay, wow, they really have a lot to say, Aquarius. I feel like there's going to be a lot of different messages in here. Okay. All right, we'll take the two piles each. All right, so your first card is Apple. Temptation will test you. It shows the serpent and the apple, like in the Garden of Eden, I guess. Temptation will test you. Okay, Aquarians. Be careful of temptation. Older woman. Excuse me. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. Could that be what's testing you? Hang on, let me take a drink. My throat is bothering me. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Holy cow. Okay, Aquarius. There's two cards of temptation there and dealings with an older woman, so be careful. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Oh my gosh, this is giving me the energy of an affair. If this doesn't resonate for you, don't take it, okay? I'm just saying what I feel. Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, I'm so sorry. This could have to do with where we saw the uphill and the tumbling down. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Hopefully, if this has anything to do with an affair, that means you're ending it. Okay, that was from the first half of the deck. Firecracker, excitement. Okay, this is a little bit more reconciliation. I wonder if maybe some of you have some sort of a breakup, but then you get back together. Problems to be resolved. So this looks like it's a little bit better. Misunderstanding. And bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So it feels like this part of the reading is you may be tempted by somebody. It could be an older woman. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic temptation, right? Somebody can tempt you to do something that you shouldn't be doing, do something illegal, try something you shouldn't be trying. It can be an affair. But I feel like now this isn't going to be for all of you. There's an older woman who is kind of tempting you, and you feel like doing that because you somehow feel like tied down, or like you say, well, why shouldn't I do that? Or why can't I do that? I really want to do that, right? That's kind of what I feel here, but be really careful, because by doing this, by following or giving into temptation, somebody goes out of your life, right? I'm not, even though this is a casket, they're not saying that somebody dies, because it's someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, right? Then you move on to the firecracker, excitement, reconciliation, problem resolved. It was a misunderstanding and a period of prosperity and abundance. Whatever this situation is for you, and I would love to know, you do overcome it and you get through it, and yeah, all is well. I'm going to just see if the Mini Gilded Tarot has anything else to say about that situation. And there are times when I pick this up to get more info and no cards come out, so that means, nope, that was the message. So let's see if Spirit has anything else to say. Okay. Page of Wands, action, passion, new at something, novice, fire signs, but you see the red cardinals there? That's the really important thing about this card. Your ancestors are trying to get a message to you about this situation. Listen to your gut feelings when it comes to this situation, because fox in the hen house. This Seven of Swords is literally the fox in the hen house card. Somebody, and it's, what is that? Someone working, the rat and the fox in the hen house. So Aquarius, just be aware of it. There could be somebody who doesn't have your best. I'm feeling like you already know who that person is that doesn't have your best interest at heart. So here's a quick story. When I was about 15, I met this girl, she wanted to be my friend. My mom kept saying, I really don't have a good feeling about her. Blah, blah. Well, my mom was right. I didn't listen. This person, she didn't have her driver's license, and she was like, oh, I'm going to just take my mother's car. She would pick me up. She didn't ever drive. I knew better. I really did. But I just went anyway. And we ended up getting stopped by the police. And then they brought me back home. And oh my gosh, it was terrible. So that's an example that, it wasn't devious. We didn't hurt anyone, but still, my mother was right about her and I didn't listen. So if somebody is telling you that this friend or this person pretended to be your friend, try to discern, right? King of Cups. Masculine, top of the suit of cups for emotions and having emotions in control. So Aquarius, when it comes to this situation, and I'm sorry, but sometimes these readings are red flags to help you with a situation. Spirit gives everybody what they need at the time, or who's ever reading this is. So novice, new at something, could be this temptation. The rat and the Seven of Swords, fox in the hen house. Keep control of your emotions and just get out of the situation, right? And it was a misunderstanding and you move forward. All right. So until next time, that will be tomorrow, Friday, June 5th, 5 p.m. is when my new readings are posted. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.